We are here at the AKAI booth at NAMM 2017. With me is Andrew, product specialist for AKAI, and he's going to be going over the brand new MPC units that they've just announced. They look incredible, look like the old thing, but a bunch of brand new features. Andrew, how are you?
Very well, very well. So, yeah, so much noise online about the new MPCs. I think this is what the world's been waiting for. These are completely standalone, but you can also use them as controllers as well into 2.0. But the great thing about this, it's not only has it got all the legacy of the legendary MPC workflow, these are also moving into new categories in the market. So these are really opening up the doors for DJ producers, anyone who's doing tech house, deep house, live performance, everything. So let's talk about the live first. So think about the live. It's got an internal battery. It's going to give you about 5 hours battery life. So you can literally go straight on stage and start performing. And that's going to give us 5 hours completely. Now, what I can do with this... No, it's not coming from me. Right, let's continue that. So what I can do with this is quite amazing. We can program our drums like we normally do, but we can also now go into audio tracks, and I can start bringing in audio tracks and using like vocal acapellas to do live remixing. So this is the way it works. This vocal is 95 beats per minute.
Join me at dessert. No time to have you lurking. You make I like, now you don't like it. You know I
So there's a vocal.
Nobody touch me in the righteous. Nobody text me.
So to make a beat around that, okay, I'm going to erase this beat here, okay, just going to clear that, okay, and we'll start from scratch. Okay, so now I'm going to set the duration of this to, let me just do 8 beats, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to mute the audio for a second. So now we are completely clear, all right? Move this over so we can see our grids. So now we'll start programming. Check our quantize, we're on 16, and then we'll hit record. Go. No repeat. Done. So now we can fly to the vocal. So that's like super fast. Then drop out the drums. Clip mode now. So this is like APC live time stretching.
Against you, I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true.
So you would never see an MPC do that before. So
I certainly haven't.
That is all completely live, and that's utilizing the onboard time stretching, going into this new clip mode where we're launching audio clips, and they're all time stretched by using the edit, using the warp feature. So anyone you can either use the onboard content, you can create your own loops and you can make them into clips. So for DJs and people who want to do live performances, you can now go out live with all of these kind of melodics and put this on stage, like I said, completely standalone, right? No power supply, 5 hours, and we just literally so that for me is where it totally changes the dynamics of MPC and giving someone something that's completely standalone, that's like running a full-blown software OS inside with all the power of what we all used to by using time stretching and all these kind of algorithms. So really exciting. So for MPCX, you're getting all the same functionality with all the new features with the time stretching and everything. So you can see that working here. We'll take a... speed this up. And we'll go into Tech House now, right? So...
Love Tech House.
Okay. And it literally all live. So literally, it's literally all happening live. So the great thing with the X is that this is kind of like the studio hub. So if you're looking to have this as like the heart of the studio, you've got all the ins and outs you need. You've got like 4 MIDI outs, so you can hook up all of your kind of old module stuff, like you've got Moogs and everything. You can then utilize the MPC sequencer, which again, it's so fast to use. I'm literally scrolling through here. I can just highlight all my notes. We can pick these up here, go down here, arrays. I can move notes around, so we can just pick this up here, move it around the screen, take the snap off, and now I'm moving stuff off the grid in real time to kind of loosen your beat up and everything. And that's as well as audio tracks as well. So let's go back to here now, real quick, and do audio tracks. Audio, edit audio. Let's snap Rihanna at the beginning, and let's detune her now. So now we'll detune, go to my clips, start from the beginning. So we can look at any of those audio clips with her and start manipulating these, move them around, go back to here, take that there down to 5, go back to my clips. Now I'm back in clip mode. We'll start off. And again, all happening in real time. So quickly fly back to the X real quick. You've got 8 CV gate outputs as well. So if you
Which I find very interesting that you decided to add CV gates to something like a MPC.
Yeah. So that that then talks to the modular world. So all the guys who are doing like on the techno scene, and there's a lot of people moving into that territory now. So you can use all the functionality of the MPC sequencer by just going drum mode, key groups for sounds, and then you can utilize the pad performance to play chords and progressions. Or we start going to clips, MIDI to drive all your MIDI outputs like we were talking about, and then obviously CV, and then you got your CV here, hit shift, go to my pad parameters, and now you can see what's happening with all my CV. Here we go, CV outs, and now these are all customizable here. So now I'm controlling my CV. Wow. So yeah, it covers a lot. With all these videos that we're doing online at the moment, you'll learn bits and bobs from each one of them. So I think what this shows you is that the dynamic with the MPCs now is not only about beat making, it's like live performance, bringing audio elements into it, using it as a studio hub to drive your MIDI equipment and everything. So it really opens up the doors to so many users, and so many people don't want to be reliant on the laptop, but if you want to go into your DAW, you've got the flexibility to put this into control mode. When you do, these will then visualize all of your plugins. So if I'm using FabFilter and stuff, I'll start seeing all my visual feedback of my EQ, my curves and everything. And now I've got hands-on control of the plugs. So yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
Wow, that is absolutely crazy. And I guess it seems like, last year you guys did the MPC Touch, yeah. But it would needed a computer, correct, for that? That's right. So standalone is really the thing you're pushing to kind of prevent people from having to get over that hurdle, yeah?
Yeah. So, and the thing with these, because they're standalone, so many people, like I said, kept requesting this, the whole market is. And this now puts these products into the hands of so many people globally that want to travel. There's no restrictions anymore. I think from a creative aspect, sometimes you're kind of like a slave to the laptop, and you've got so many things that can distract you. This focuses on the elements that you want to focus on, but giving you all the other facilities that we're used to now, like the time stretching. So now, if you want to do a remix, you can bring in your vocal, start working out the performance around it, and once you got it to a very high level, you could then take it back into the laptop if you want, or you continue the project in here. It's really up to you, but it gives you the best of both worlds. It really does.
It's absolutely incredible. Once again, Andrew with AKAI, MPC Live, MPC X, and yeah, check them out.